All right, guys, this is a very, very quick clarification review video. Hopefully this is going to clear some things up for you regarding which formulas you should be using. If you have any sort of prism, that means any shape that has two congruent parallel bases, like any of these examples here, any one of them, you are going to use the formulas listed on your reference sheet under rectangular prism. SA equals PH plus 2B, surface area equals perimeter of the base times height plus 2 times the area of your base, and V equals BH, volume equals area of your base times height. These two formulas are golden for any of these problems. It doesn't matter what they look like. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it specific to what I need by changing the formula I plug in for B, area of my base. If I have a cube or a rectangular prism, the area of my base is either a square or a rectangle, and I just use base times height to find that. If I have a triangular prism where my bases are triangles, I use the formula for area of a triangle, 1/2 base times height. If I have some polygon, like this hexagon or this pentagon, I use 1/2 AP. If I have a trapezoid, I use the area for trapezoid, or the formula for area of a trapezoid, 1/2 height times base 1 plus base 2. So the only way that these formulas are different is by being specific with your base area. Other than that, don't freak out if you don't see every one of these shapes on the reference sheet. You're going to use the same ones, these two right here. Now, very similar is the cylinder. The cylinder is kind of like a prism, except our base is a circle, so it's a little bit different. I'm going to take my two formulas I just showed you, and all I do is I change the ideas. Area of my base, it's a circle, so pi r squared. Again, area of the base, it's a circle, so pi r squared. The only other thing you have to change is we don't say you have a perimeter of a circle, so we change P to circumference, 2 pi r. So all we've done is we've made these two formulas specific to cylinders by plugging in the information for circles. And these are on your reference sheet under a right cylinder. Okay, so now we've got pyramids and cones. Yes, they are a little bit different because pyramids have a polygon as its base, whereas a cone is a circle. But if you look at the formulas, it's the same thing. These are the two formulas that are on your reference sheet for a right square pyramid. Going back to that idea for prisms, I'm going to use these formulas no matter what my base is because I make it specific by just changing these big B values depending on what my base area is. Here maybe I have to use 1/2 AP. Here for a triangle maybe I have to use 1/2 base times height. Here for a square it's just base times height. So I am going to tweak it just a little bit, but anytime you see a pyramid, you should be looking on your reference sheet at this formula, which is under right square pyramid. Same with your volume. You're just going to insert a different area formula for that big B. Now looking at a cone is just a circle. So similar to what we did in the last slide, I'm going to take my perimeter and I'm going to change it to circumference. I'm going to take the area of my base, and I'm going to change it to the area of a circle. In volume, area of my base, change it to area of a circle. And that's it. And the last thing I just wanted to mention to you is for any sphere, we have these two formulas. They're on your reference sheet. Now, some of us get a little bit confused. Your radius can be given to you anywhere because the radius from the center of your sphere to any point along that sphere is going to be the same length. So they usually give it to you right in here in this the great circle, the cross section almost, but they could give it to you anywhere. Please just know that. Don't freak out if you do happen to see that. The other thing is, if they give you the whole diameter, just know you have to cut it in half to get your radius. That's all. So I hope that this helped you. I think especially the first 3 slides are going to be really useful. So please study up and I will see you in class.